What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 225. We are ready to break down, give you live Madden tips, talk about the NFL free agency that went down today, and also cover the Madden Challenge, talk a little bit about the upcoming online groups this weekend, and as well as some of the single elimination last weekend. Gibbs, welcome back for another episode. What do you got?
Free agency, bro. Free agency. Are you ready? Dwayne Allen.
Dwayne Allen?
I mean, we'll talk later, but...
Dwayne
Allen.
Allen?
We got Brandon Marshall. No, we got Dwayne Allen. We got Dwayne Allen.
Audio sounds clear. We got the chat. What's up? Mangus with the sub hype.
We got Mangus, we got Muni, we got Decam, we got Captain, we got Odell, we got Harpua.
Smoke's back for
Smoke's
more?
here. Muni, Delray, Romo. We have official word on Romo? Did something happen with Romo?
I think he's no longer a Cowboy.
That's until tomorrow.
Technically.
They're going to release him tomorrow.
But I mean, you know.
He's still a Cowboy until tomorrow.
That's real. That's real. That's happening.
Yeah.
So what we got on the show tonight is we're going to talk about the best budget quarterback, the Madden Challenge, an easy mud offense, stop and seam throws, a user D tutorial, the Titans offense, and then I'm going to put up a test to SGibs if he's willing to take it.
I'll take it, yeah. Approved.
SGibs Challenge random defense game. I get to pick your defensive playbook and you have to try and take it down.
Can I try winning with a new offense too? Do I pick my offense?
How about Titans? Since we're going to lab it.
Really? I don't want to use the Titans. I want to use the offense I was using, the Bengals. So I want to try out after watching True Boy play. I wanted to try out Ace Twins offset.
Okay, I can dig that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then it's got a budge if I want to fall back to it. So
okay,
that's also.
That's cool.
Boom.
All right, let's go. Let's break into the mailbag here. First question of the night, Gibbs. This one's coming in from BCake612. He wants to know what were the biggest surprise upset to you in the Madden Challenge. So here's what went down last weekend. If you didn't follow the action, there was some crazy games that went down. In the first round,
well, Duke lost.
Joke lost. VTech, Pony Montana, and Piano. So of those 5 names, which of those was the biggest upset in your opinion?
Joke. I think it's Joke. I think a lot of people this year had said that Joke was a guy like he was been playing really well. Like when we went to the Madden Bowl, a lot of the top predictions from the competitors there, if they didn't win, Joke was the guy they were picking. So I mean, I don't think that's a predictor of how he was playing the Madden Challenge. You know, maybe he's not a draft champions guy. Maybe got a bad playbook. Maybe he didn't get a good draft. I mean, there's a number of reasons. Joke's a phenomenal player. There's a number of reasons why he could have lost that game. So, but for me, from that list, I would say it's Joke, and then Duke after that, and then the other.
Yeah, because I mean, Duke has made it to each of the group stages.
Yeah. You kind of are anticipating.
VTech made it once in the Classic, and then he played obviously in the Vikings Club Series, but didn't get out a single. And then Pony is a jumbo guy, so maybe that is one place he struggled, maybe. And then Piano we saw play in Seattle, so maybe he was focused on that event. But yeah, to me, definitely Joke is a surprise. I think for his first 2 events, he played the last. I think he said after the first event, he qualified. He played like 36 hours in a row the last night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were there when he was telling us. He played like 36 hours during the Madden Classic at the end to try and qualify online.
Crazy.
And he was like 4th or 5th. Yeah. And I don't know if he got in or not through the second tier because that's what the guys are trying to fight for. For the Madden Bowl, he said, okay, I messed up for the Classic. I don't want to play that many hours in a row again, so I'm just going to play more consistent over time. Got in, and he got a tier 2 invite to the groups, and then he made it through, obviously. This one, he was more like, he wasn't in the groups, obviously, so maybe he qualified less throughout, so maybe he was like focused on a different part or a different mode, or or maybe he thought like, I'm good for points for right now. I'm definitely going to be, most likely going to be in the championship because I made it to 2 live events. He maybe feels good about his position. So those are some thoughts to think about with the Madden Challenge, but that's what's going down. This weekend is the online stage, so the single elimination brought a lot of tough action to the party. But what about group stage, Gibbs? Who wins their Madden Challenge group? So we don't have the actual groups out yet, But of players that you have seen advance, who do you think is playing tough right now? There's guys like Shugs that have made it back. Problem will be playing this weekend. Serious Mo will be playing this weekend. Skimbo. And even without knowing the groups, do you feel like there's a favorite that you're ready to watch this weekend?
I want to see Lights Out, and I want to see him play in the single back Jumbo 2.0. Because I've been seeing a lot of tweets. I've been seeing a lot of single back Jumbo 2.0. I think we saw a couple guys run it in Jacksonville.
2 guys, yep.
We saw it at a couple spots of the other club series. People haven't fared too well with it, right? It's kind of getting screamed at. I just want to see him run it. He feels very confident in it. And I'm excited to see him unveil it at this group stage. And it's also, it'll be interesting to see. It's interesting to see it. Can he even, like, when he gets to this point, like, he's not going to have that playbook. Like, he's not going to be able to run it. Like, how does he adapt? So I think that's my biggest question going into it, is how does he adapt his offense without the Jumbo?
Some other players who are in at the moment. Once again, we don't have the full groups yet, but keep an eye out for those. Canes, who you remember from Minnesota, Joe Rice, Legend, Shugs, I'm a Dog, Hollywood,
I want to see Shugs.
Stickwork, and Juice.
I really want to see Shugs because we haven't seen Shugs on the competitive scene like at this level for a year, right? So I think he was there for the Invitational, Madden 16 Invitational, I believe.
Right.
It'll be great to see Shugs back on the scene, see how his game's adapted, see how he's playing. I'm really excited to see Shugs and see how he kind of rebounds too.
And remember, Lights not going to have the Jumbo Heavy.
Not going to have the Jumbo Heavy.
So that's going to be interesting to watch and see if he can get it done. All right, let's go to the next question in the mailbag. This one is from X Soppy. He wants to know, Gibbs, what's the easiest offense to run in MUT? He would prefer to pass instead of run. Would you say it would be like the Niners scheme that we gave out earlier, where you've got easy auto motions, simple runs? Like, would that be something you would go to? Could you go to the shovel option?
I think that would be very easy. I think an easier offense to run in Madden 17, believe it or not, I think it all would start with the play bench. I think bench kind of is where it all starts from. So if we take a look at, and we'll kind of explain why. Bench, especially if you're playing on lower levels, if you're not playing against the best competition, bench is a really hard play to stop. It's also a really hard play to stop for the best players in the world. But your read is you want to throw to these outside X or B receivers, and it takes a really specific defense for them to clamp down on that route. So a lot of times you'll have this route open for a quick 4 to 5 yard gain. It's really important to have catching traffic there to be able to make that route. To throw that, but then off of it you can do the Jumbo Heavy. You can do the Lights Out move, right? Where if you put both outside guys on flats like this, and then you can throw these corners as they separate, right?
Yep.
So you can do that. I think there's a lot of versatility with bench. I think bench, pound for pound, one of the easiest plays to run and have success.
To me, that play you just showed, so show that setup real quick. One of the reasons this is going to be successful if you're just starting out and you need an easy offense is because it requires a user, which most players don't do well, and it requires an adjustment to stop, because you can user either one, but you would need to adjust the other side to stop it. So you've got 2 really tough routes on each side, and that's what makes it so challenging. To me, it's like you can user here, but then you obviously know to go there.
The key is to throw opposite of where the user is. That's where having an identified offensive lineman would come into play. But you can still do the same thing here with you don't even have to put the hot routes.
Right.
And you just have to see the guy drift, and then you possession catch it, and you fall forward. And the goal is to get 4 or 5 yards. Now, to take that away, you'd have to play under a hard flat. So if you play hard flat on this,
bam.
You would then want to throw. It's the similar read that you had with when you put the flats out, but then you can throw the corners open. So it really creates a really difficult way to stop. Like, you'd have to play Mabel out of this and make a Mabel on both sides. So if you make Mabel on both sides,
bam, ready?
Yeah. I don't know if you have it in the set.
Here's one.
You don't have it in that set.
Maybe can we go like?
And then you got the curl flats. No, you got to have the cloud flats.
Need double clouds?
Oh yeah, we need double clouds.
All right, let's see if we can
reset that, because that's how you're going to be able to take it away. It's going to give you a good shot at taking it away. The purples need to get wide.
So you want purples and you want purples with clouds.
I want hard flats and I want cloud flats. Yeah. So if that's what you gave me.
Yeah, that's what you should have now.
So right there, they're going to do a good job at taking that away. like right there, because he can, if you throw it earlier, but the idea is that cloud flat's going to jump out there and make a play on it. You can also man it up. It's really difficult. I think this is probably the pound for pound the easiest play in the game to run on a consistent basis.
Especially if you want to pass now, because I actually found that question really interesting, because most people, when they say, I want to run an easy offense, they think they want to be run-first players. This guy specified that he was indeed looking to pass the ball more and more. So we've got the free Niner scheme from earlier in the year with some easy motions and quick throws, but this play is something that should be in your offense pretty much no matter what.
All bench, absolutely.
And makes for easy reads, makes for easy throws. It just gives defenses a headache, especially at that newer level as you grow.
Right,
So.
because it requires, like, default, this play is going to get open if they don't do anything. Against like stock plays, you're always going to be able to find someone open.
Yeah.
This play requires, as you said, a user to defend one side, and then a user adjustment to defend the other side, because all 4 routes get open against specific things. So if you were to play again a cover 2 hard flat, you'd play a soft squat. If you play hard flat, I'll throw the corner. If you play a cover 2, like a Tampa 2, cover 2 sink, I'll throw the out. So you play man to man, I can throw any route, right? So. It's by design, it's one of the best plays, easiest plays in the game to run.
Good stuff. So what we do here on This Week in Madden, let's keep going through the mailbag here, break down some more questions. This one is coming in from Buck Fan Tampa Bay. He wants to know, with all the new man cover corners in the game, can man coverage be good? He says that Dion's getting burnt by like route running receivers that aren't that impressed about route running. Is man align good? Is shading going to help him? Like, how can this guy run a man-to-man defense and feel good about it? So let's go back out, call man coverage. Where would you recommend starting with an actual formation? Like, you don't want to call 2-4-5. You want to call what, dollar?
Dollar, quarters,
big dime
is good. Anything where you get the 4 corners on the field, and specifically, like, what's good about what you have here from this look, your corners are in the slots by default, so like they're going to align better in those slots if you get a gun spread or a trip set. Whereas if you were the linebacker's not going to press, like if you call press, so that's where it can be difficult at times. So let's just come out in something like this. We'll go FL spot. So this is a good matchup here, and I would say the first thing you have to be aware of are routes that you think could cause problems, like the tight end not getting pressed off the line on the corner route. That's like, okay, that's step 1. Who do I have to watch out for?
Always. Yep.
Always got to watch out for a tight end corner. So I would say, like, part of playing man to man is identifying where are the spots on every play or formation that you come out in. Like, what's the route that's going to hurt me? So if I saw this formation, I'd say tight end number 1. He's my number 1 priority. And then I would look at like Rodgers, the slot guy, because he could be on unique routes. He could also be on a corner. He could be on a post. He could be on a weird crossing pattern. So I would always think, okay, he probably can get a free release. And then the far right receiver, Coates, I usually think, because he's off the line, he probably could have a chance to run like a Z-spot route, which is like unpress. And then everything else you have to kind of concede.
Right.
You could also give up corner strikes. You have to watch out for.
Corner strike's really tough. You got to be ready to make the adjustment against it.
Yeah.
But what I really like about covering corner strike is, for corner strike to work, if they think it's man, they can just run the C route, right? Because they don't need a flat to run corner strike. If it's zone coverage, they need the flat to run corner strike so that it pulls the zone away from it. So corner strike actually is probably going to be more effective against man now, because it only requires one route, the C route. Whereas, again, zone now, cloud flats, before you needed 2 zones to stop 1 C route. Now you can pretty much stop the deep part of the C routes with 1 zone.
Right.
So that's been a big change to me in corner strike, and one reason it's not as effective anymore. But let's take a look at like the 2 big adjustments you would make for man defense, right? So if you're going to go back to running man defense, you can spy one guy, let them roll out. This is from last year. I do think that there are really good players, man ratings-wise, in MUT now that can be rock solid. So we'll show you how to send the spy. We did not send the spy there. We just let the quarterback kind of get stared down by the spy. So we'll do that. And then you'll see him roll out. We can click the right stick. You see him run, and that forces him to make a tough decision. And since you can't really run with the QB or playmaker as well this year, it's tougher to lock them down. What are some other adjustments? Are you cool with taking safeties away? Like if you think it's a corner route, are you going to do this?
Depends.
If you think it's Z-spot post, what would you do? How would you make changes to it?
Sure. So if you reset the play, my first thing that I would try here is I would take the blitzing DN on the right, linebacker, Nikovic, and I would put him on a buzz. That would be the very first thing I do. Because I want to see, okay, maybe I can get away with rushing 3.
Yeah.
I know I'm worried about that corner. If I put the buzz out there, I feel more confident. Okay, I can probably stop it. He's going to get in that general area, and then you're going to worry about the scramble game. That's part of it. That's part of what you're going to go through. If you're worried about the scramble, then you need to leave the pass rusher there and then play quarterback contain.
Yep.
So play quarterback contain.
So L trigger, right stick.
Right. So now I can't scramble, but now I lose the resource to stop that corner against man.
Right. Now you got to do
now
this.
I have to user it, but then I leave other things open.
Right. And then you got to user this guy.
Right. So now that creates that situation. Okay. Now I can't get out of the pocket as well. Now the corner stopped, but now I'm controlling the deep safety. So now I could get hit over the top. So it's like a guessing game. If I were to worry about stopping Z-spot, what I would do is I would probably take the D tackle and I would drop him directly deep. That would be a first thing I would look at. And the other thing, actually, believe it or not, is I would take the far right corner. This is an option, right? Take the far right corner, put him on the flat. Then I would take the far left pass rush and D end, and I'd man him up on what I think is Z-spot. So I'd man him up, play cross man, leave the flat there, and then I would user Roberts. I would rush the nose tackle too.
Sure.
But because that's a great way to stop it from zone.
Got it.
The cross man. So let me just change my coverage up a little bit. I'll protect that flat. And you could probably even drop the linebacker that's manned up on the halfback. You could probably drop him in the coverage because the flat's covered.
Right.
So, barring Bell, like you kind of want.
I gotta watch Bell. Le'Veon if he runs the.
If he runs like a wheel.
Yeah, or the wheel, you're kind of toast.
Yeah.
If he runs the 4 verticals.
Also, if they see it. If they see that.
The 4 verticals halfback route.
Yeah.
Out of the backfield, if he runs, that's the one you got to use her.
But the thing is,
that's not going to get stopped by a man route anyway.
It doesn't matter to have him on man anyways.
Right.
So you could almost make the argument that like, it's best to, if they know you're a man, like you probably should just not even have the halfback manned up.
Right.
Like maybe drop him on a buzz, drop him on a cloud flat. You know what I mean?
Now you got a Mabel.
Now you got a Mabel. That's kind of genius.
That's pretty good.
Because now even if they run that, your responsibility is to cover Bell.
Because realistically, Le'Veon Bell, the only routes he can run are curl, like a quick little flat, but from...
You're going to have to guard it.
Yeah.
Right?
And he could run it with, I guess, like, wow, Big Ben's breaking tackles today. But he could, call that from 4 verticals. So that's one route you got to look out for that beats almost any coverage in the game.
Right.
Unless you user it, so why not user it?
Yeah.
And if they run a table, then you have a hard flat,
Right.
so you're good.
I think the most important thing to note about man is that there are very specific things that will beat it. Like zone kind of changes every play. Like sometimes maybe the drag will be open more. Maybe some plays the Z spot's going to be open more. Or sometimes the a vertical down the sideline will get open against a soft squat. If you have a halfback swing underneath, it gets open a little bit more. Man is a little more consistent in that, like, you got a route that beats it, it's going to beat it every time. And so you then have to be ready for what are those things that beat it, what are my adjustments to stop it, and you have to kind of be aware of all those and then make the right play call in the right situation. Like if it's 3rd and 1, what are you going to probably be worried about? Just a couple drags? Like you worry about drags inside zone, and I would cram the middle a little bit more, and I would say, all right, I'm going to let you throw downside. Yeah, I'm going to just watch the short middle, You're going to worry tight ends.
Yeah.
You're going to always be worried about tight end drags.
Because they're not going to get pressed, and then I would look to drop back
even
there.
That can hurt you.
Right.
First down.
Yeah.
Right,
so that's a look into man coverage. We'll cover shading real fast here. So, Gibbs, do you like to shade? I'll show you how to do it. You basically just press Y, and then you can use outside shading, inside shading, over the top, or underneath. I don't like it for man. I used to like it. Do you like man align, though? So if I man align, not a lot changes in 2-man under, but where it does change is in cover 0 blitzes. So spinner, perhaps.
Yep.
I don't know if we'll have...
You might have a
version.
Yeah, they go
DB sting. So like a cover 0 blitz. You come out in a formation that's going to be tougher to align against than that. We'll be forced to call man align, which is kind of the next level of getting your safeties lined up. So here you see guys that are aligned. Like green is nowhere near his assignment. So if I am to man align, no change.
Yep.
Interesting.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, hey, what if I flip it? What does it look like?
They're just base align. Let me
do man align now. Yeah, see how they're going to switch assignments, uncover the halfback.
Gotcha. Okay. And then I got to user the halfback, or
no, you're blitzing too many guys.
Too many guys.
Correct.
It's too much sauce, dude.
You're blitzing 7 guys. So that's why the halfback's uncovered. But the whole point of the spinner can catch you off guard every time.
Oh, absolutely can catch you off guard.
Yeah, it's also good run D.
So, say I shade inside, Y inside. Let's see if McCourty gets to where green is or what.
Okay.
Did he sit on the inside hip? Not
Didn't
really.
look like it.
Yeah.
I in general, I haven't used man shading since Madden 12, 13.
13. You could really see it.
You could really, but
Yeah.
it was how you stopped the out. Remember,
Yeah.
like that was what you did. So, and I think it was more so with like press.
When do you see people calling spinner most? For run defense or for
run defense?
For run D?
When they're like, okay, I know you're gonna run. I'll tell you, I saw Dubby do it perfectly in the Problem Madden Bowl championship game. There was probably about 3 or 4 times in the second half, and Problem got into a big time cadence of on first down, run the ball. Dubby was aware of it, and every first down, not every, but three or four fourth downs in the second half, he called spinner to try and slow down the run. So, like, it's a really good run D. So if you anticipate run, and what's good about it, run D is like, look, show your play art. You cover every gap. That's why.
Right.
If you show right stick right. See how every gap is filled?
Yep.
So that's what's good about it. That's why spinner's good, because you're blitzing 7 guys.
Absolutely. It's a lot of cheddar. Snap this.
Kind of fire.
All right.
Ooh.
So those are some options for adding in your man coverage. We've gone over who we think are really good man cover corners: Blount, Harris, Jenkins, Roby. Willie Brown's agility is a little low. I've been testing him.
Night Train Lane is kind of getting out.
Lane's a little bit slower.
For man.
Dion's obviously good, but you got to add chemistries and build towards it, and hopefully it should help you.
Play the Emerson. Very important. If you really are serious about playing man, you need to have the Emerson in your lineup because it gives you +2 man coverage.
Champ Bailey 92 also from the freeze.
Champ's
you can
good.
go there. Okay, let's go to the next question in the mailbag. This one is from Mangus. He wants to know, can you give a user pick demonstration? He doesn't know when to press the button. So he holds down LB. So let's show you what this does, actually. Let's show you kind of what Mangus is doing. So Le'Veon Bell's route, okay? So I'm using Le'Veon Bell's route. I'm going to hold down LB at the snap of the ball and not touch the left stick in any way.
Okay.
So he automatically covers them by using something called defensive assist.
Right.
Now, that's a tough route. So give me Le'Veon Bell on a curl, because we can demonstrate it a little bit easier. But so here's Roberts. Let me find a way to get covered 2-man. There you go. So I'm going to hold down LB and not push anything. Ready, go. So he'll track him, and then he'll cover and play his assignment how the computer would play it if you weren't controlling the guy.
Right.
So it's defensive assist. It's a pretty good way to learn how to take a good first step against certain stuff. So cover 2 sync if I'm in a vertical hook and I'm right here and I hold LB, go. I'm going to drop to that spot.
It sort of takes away your user ability, but it makes you, like, it'll get you in the right position where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then, like, maybe it's your responsibility then to break out of it. But it's going to put you where you're supposed to be.
So I would not recommend using LB after the first 2 seconds that a play occurs. So I'm going to go to cover 2 sync here. You're going to try and throw to Ladarius Green once he breaks. So I'm going to be here. Maybe I'm sending some pressure off the right edge, and I'm going to stand there with Roberts.
Okay.
So at the snap, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Ready? LB, 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 LB. I'm good. Off, off, off. Nothing, 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 nothing. Hold Y. So some people go, well, I like to hold Ballhawk from the start of the snap. And I'll do that as well. So I'm not holding LB anymore. I'm going to hold Ballhawk from the start of the snap, but nothing else. Ready? Go.
Okay.
So I'm holding Ballhawk, but it's not tracking me. So it used to actually kind of help get you in better position. And it does once the ball's in the air. I think people exaggerate heavily when they hold Ballhawk. I've been holding Ballhawk since 1949, bro. Never stopped. Never stopped holding Ballhawk.
I'm still holding it. At night, I'm still holding down the Y.
I just keep my controller because the next snap, I'm going to get it. So come back across the middle here. I personally don't hold the button. And I got to get there and then hold Y. So I'll tell you when I'm going to hold Y, right? So throw to 17 again. So I'm going to user green. So it all depends on your defense, Mangus. It all depends on your defense, right? So what's going to beat me quick in early is a drag to green. From this formation, like a drag to green might beat me early. But then what's going to beat me late is a throw to Rodgers in the seam. So at the snap of the ball, I'm going to go here, run away with it, and then I'm going to try and get back to the middle. Right there, I tried to strafe, which is L trigger.
And Roberts isn't the best.
That's tough to do. Yeah, can we get a better user defender? Can we get Jamie Collins? What if the Pats could get a guy like Jamie Collins?
No, he's not in the team.
So the reason I don't want to hold LB personally is because I know where I'm going. And unless my guy's on a specific spot I want to get him to that I can't user him to, I want to take away other stuff. So I don't hold LB at all. I think it's good for initial players.
Right.
All right? Then, let's see.
Get there, and then drop.
But that's more where you want to be, is where Dante Hightower is. You don't want to be where I was early, where I knew where you were throwing and I overran the throw, right? Because if I get too far past Rodgers, so watch this, like, I need to be underneath Rodgers to get the pick. That's why so many people like Anthony Barr. They like tall users.
Yeah.
So at the snap, I'm going to run to green, but I'm going to overuser Rodgers. Ready? Okay. So I'm too far.
Yep.
Like, it's way too hard. So what you want to do instead is time it up so that you have a tall receiver underneath. Watch the drag to green, get back underneath from Rodgers, and then be in the best position and start holding Y when Ben throws it. So go.
Okay, took that away. So now I kind of do that.
And hold Y. So did you see when I held Y? Like right as you threw it, I was in. That's the key position you want to be in. It's
underneath the circle.
Underneath, always. Prime position. And if I held LB right here, I couldn't flash to the drag. I couldn't flash to that drag if I was holding LB. So I don't want to hold LB, even though I think it's a good beginner tactic and depends on the play. Like I almost have to like slow myself down.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to overrun.
Underneath it. Because that's what's going to allow you to play the ball before they play the ball.
But if you're running a lot of crossers, so give me green on a drag and Rodgers on a slant, and you're doing this a lot, what I'll do is I'll strafe with Hightower. Because if I know I don't have to get vertical, then I know I can strafe. And so I'll hold down L trigger at the snap.
And then drop.
And then drop, and then drop, and that was bad. Not
you didn't
following.
Drop with left depth.
I didn't follow. Rodgers had bad. These
can you
LBs
talk
tough.
about what makes a good user now? Because like a couple guys
good user defender.
Good user defender. What makes a good user defender? Guys in the chat say who's a good people to user.
Speed, height, 3 best. Bud Dupree, number 2. Anthony Barr, number 1. Shazier, number 3, because of his speed and his jump, even though he's only 6 foot tall. Sean Taylor's a good user. You definitely want to use it with a linebacker. Generally an MLB. Definitely could be an OLB. Doesn't really matter if you're playing him in an MLB. But I don't recommend like user in a hot hands, strong safety. Like I just don't think it's worth it because I don't drop a lot of interceptions, so I don't really want to go to hot hands where I got to user that guy every play. But a guy like Odell Beckham or Mike Evans at safety, that's out of position, you could user them too. But I do prefer height because it makes up ground for you. Do you know what I mean? Like they got to have some height.
Yeah, the height. What the height will do, what makes it more important to have it for a really good user defender, it increases your ability to get underneath the ball. It gives you a wider range. Like I'm gonna run a drag to green.
Okay, you want me to stand in the line?
Actually, I'm gonna run a drag.
Did you see the pick that?
I'm gonna run a slant to Rodgers.
Yeah.
So go stand. I'm gonna throw it like at that left hash. So where do you want to just visually show where you'd want to have your user defender, but to get the interception?
So show your play art. So I would stand like here, and I'm 5 yards ahead of the thing.
That's where you want to be to get the pick.
Right.
But the way that you can't stand there, because here's the problem: at snap of the ball, if you know the slant's coming, you can't just stand there and go, "Oh, he's gonna throw it," because you're not gonna have any momentum. You're not gonna be able to get out of that position.
Yeah, you don't have a big window.
You need to track you need to like track the slant, and like you want the slant, the receiver to be about like, so if the routes are going right to left, you want the receiver to be about a yard to the left of your user at all times, and you always want there to be maybe about 4 to 5 yards of like depth between you and the receiver for like slants.
Yeah.
So like if you were to draw your like, so you see the slant to Rodgers. If you were to draw the user defender's angle, it would go like try and track it like,
Already?
Like you know,
so I would flash
you know
I'd flash to green.
Yeah.
And then I'd go like there, and I'd go like that.
Yes.
But I'm actually too close to the line.
Too close. Right.
I'd be more
but
like.
it's okay. Yeah.
I'd be more like.
You want to
that.
track. You want to track with the same depth as the slant, and like because if you were to go to that left hash.
Yeah.
And if you were to just go directly horizontal, like stop. Right there, it's too far. You now, like, the pass lead's going to go too far up.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the animation. But the taller you are, the bigger that window is. So that's why, like...
And I'm holding Y as the second I see you about to throw it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you want to... And routes have different... All routes have a different trajectory of how you want to play them for a user pick. So, for example, now we just showed the slant of how the position you want. Okay, let's show me the positioning with green now. So you know you're not going to pick the ball anywhere in between that box.
And I know you're not going to throw
I'm not
it.
gonna throw it there because it's going to be muddy.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
So you might throw it at the quick. I might get here.
Yeah.
Then I might go here, and then the flat route is going to pick it up. So I'm never really going to.
But like, if you're going to get a pick on this, where are you going to get the pick?
It's going to
like,
be
where's the area? Where's
like
the
literally
area?
like right here.
It's literally right there.
Yeah.
And that requires an aggressive attack it, right?
Right.
Aggressively attack it. Okay, let's go to the next route. Okay, green. This post.
So
where are you going to pick it? A lot of it also has to do with is the timing of when guys throw routes too.
Right.
So I'm not I'm never going to throw the ball on the right hash. Like where the right hash meets the route. Who's throwing that ball to green?
Nobody.
When
so
do
I don't
you
even
throw
have
that
to
route?
cover it. So I would look for Le'Veon Bell.
Right.
And then I would drop
another
like
crosser.
from this position, and then I would go like there.
Again, see how you're fading with the angle, and you're about 4 to 5 yards underneath it.
Right.
Okay, let's go to here. Let's go to the deep end to green this time. Okay, how are you going to use that route?
So deep in is very tough because I think it's going to be a corner. Mm-hmm. So I go like
correct, 'cause he's vertical stem
here, and then if it's not a corner, what I want to do is keep all my momentum. So at the snap, so once I realize but
you like do a circle. It's tough.
so
to
he's
do it not
auto
play.
strafe. So call this play. So I'm gonna think it's a corner. So like probably a corner, probably a corner, probably a corner. Not a corner. Gotta get here. Gotta get here. Gotta get
But see,
there.
again, you are underneath it in that
Right.
spot. So, and that route was going horizontal. So there's a difference there with the routes that would go vertical. Like a slant is going vertical, and like a drag is horizontal. The difference between those is that when you have a route that goes vertical, you want your opponent's route. You want to be trailing it by about a yard between the relationship to the receiver and you, because that's the angle of the throw to the quarterback is cut off more because they're running vertically. Whereas it's horizontal, you want to be in front of it because the angle of the quarterback can lead them more. So look at the perfect position you had here. So watch, look, you're about a yard.
And I strafe.
You're about a yard. Really, you are. You're about a good yard, maybe 2 yards in front of where that route is going, and you're about 4 yards in front of it.
Yeah.
Right. So snap of the ball, and then they throw it, and you hung on that position while it was being thrown, and then you get the Ballhawk animation.
Right. Where if I don't strafe, so if they're running horizontally across the line, then I want to strafe because they don't run that fast.
Correct.
And I can follow it.
Cut.
If they're running like a slant, though, I want to run and not necessarily strafe until I think they're going to throw it. So the post on the right,
totally different animal.
I don't want to cover it until the ball gets thrown. Mm-hmm. Like I don't want to cover it until way later. So hike it.
You also don't want to cover it from right to left.
Correct.
You're not going to get animations
Correct.
off it. You want to cover it left to right.
Correct. So hike it. So I'm looking at the end. Oh, I see it. Z spot. I got to get there.
Like that's when you have to go back across. When you're going from right to left defending Z spot, you're not going to get the animation. You need to come from left to right. So like, maybe you're going to cover green here, right?
Right. But I got to like know that route's happening.
Know it's
I
coming,
see it.
And then
coming.
see how you're going. That's when you get the animation there. If you had a better user. Now you're coming from left to right on it, and you're like vertically attacking.
You're meeting the ball carrier.
It's a very different. every route has a different way you want
Right,
to defend.
because you're never gonna like go here with Jones, call Z spot again or the post.
Yeah.
Like this is not how you use her. Like
Yeah.
Like if I had to like strafe this and then like track it, like it's too hard.
Right at that point of the when like you saw your guy kind of freak out, like that's the part that you're gonna get lost on, because what happens is the pass lead that you get is greater than how quickly you can move with your defender there, right?
Right.
Like take a look, right? So you're kind of in good position, like if that was an in or something. But look where the pass lead puts the ball. The pass lead puts the ball about 7 to 8 yards to the left there, and you can't hang on that with your momentum because you're going right to left. You got to come from left to right and meet at the point where the ball's being thrown.
Yeah.
So
good stuff. Vertical, just put green on a streak maybe. I'll see if I can.
Tough to pick.
Tough to pick. You're in the line like
as they're downfield.
You're strafing, and like you're waiting. You're just trying to get there. So those are some routes you can use her on This Week in Madden. Good
Great
breakdown.
Question.
Good question. Hopefully it helps. Less LB as you get better. More Y, but not until right at the snap. And knowing the defense, like knowing where you're weak, knowing where you're supposed to go, knowing the formations of what routes like to come out of what positions and what plays they might call really helps your user game, and then just making sure to get as down as possible on the throw. Ball, like don't get nervous about a ball going over your head. It doesn't really happen all that much if you're close. You can make a lot more plays that way. All right, next mailbag question. This one is from Big Slow 17. Gibbs, how can the Patriots defensive book be used? So I'm going to fly this over to you. Last year, you came out with the nickel 3-3-5 odd.
Oh, it was beautiful.
And it's the only playbook in the game that has it, right?
It was beautiful.
They don't even really have the pieces anymore. But so the 3-3-5 odd, can it be a book this year? You said at the start of the year, like, I don't like it, it's not going to work. But now that you know how strong cover 2 is, can you revisit the 3-3-5 odd?
I haven't revisited it in a long time.
Yeah, like, is it an option?
All right, let me figure it out. Let's see. So the play last year was the cover 3 sky show 4. That was the play.
Yep.
Flipped? It was flipped, I think. Of course it was flipped.
Always flipped.
Let's just try it. I'll be curious. I feel like I could generate pressure with it. I feel like I can. It might be. What if it's the book?
Could be the hotness.
Especially like it from depth. Let's try this. Let's spread the line. I know that will work. If I blitz that guy there, like I'm pretty confident that will get in.
Ready?
Blitz from depth. Like yeah, I'm very confident that was going to get in. Like that's not the fastest blitz in the world, but okay, that's a starting point. So let's try it again. Let's try the coverage.
So this is only in the Patriots book. This was a very good defense last year. You can send edge pressure. You can mix it up. You can send it both ways.
Go ahead. So that's not great. Yeah, the best was that you could send it both ways, because what would happen is you'd go base a line, and you'd get the linebackers here to come up in the gaps.
Yeah, they would stand right there.
And then you would slide this guy out, and then you had both defenders in the gap there. But you know what? They're actually kind of close. They're kind of close. Maybe that works. Maybe still getting them out there. Crash it, blitz there, send 4, go. Probably need a different crash.
How do you feel about pinch down, crash out?
Hey, I like the baseline show blitz because it gets those guys a little close.
But then pinch the line down, crash
Does that work?
out? I don't know. I'm just making up directions.
They moved up a little bit. So let's try this. All right, go. That's not bad.
B gap.
That's not bad. Let's try that again.
Let's see. So this is a little live lab of the 3-3-5 odd. A lot of defenses out there, but this is kind of looking at something that was good last year and why. Could we bluff blitz also, potentially?
Let's try. I'm not bluff blitzing, I'm just going to go. Go there.
Ooh, that's spicy.
That was a crash up.
Crash up?
Fantastic. That's base align, show blitz, crash up, blitz, the left backer, and you're going to want to slide this brochacho out. Do we have a new defense? Go.
Spicy?
No way. Come on. It's that easy? Hold on. Wait, no. Go.
Ooh.
Wow. That's legit.
That's good.
We gotta revisit this.
We gotta revisit this.
Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I crashed out there. I think. Go. No. There's got to be a good way to.
So you're sending it left. It's working.
I wanted to send it. I wanted to send it. Because I want to go there. Does that come in clean again? Go. That's fantastic.
That's spice.
That is so fantastic.
That's spicy. So this is Patriots defensive book. Only one in the game that has the 335 odd.
Hold on.
What play is this?
Block your halfback. And look at setup's already done.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Halfback's blocked?
Yeah.
Go. Blitz. Go. Fire flames.
Good.
Go. Fire flames. Dang. Wow. Hold on. Cover 2?
This is need. Like need.
Here's what I think you can probably get done. Watch. I'm not going to contain the outside left guy. I'm just going to blitz him. Go.
B gap and
wow.
C gap.
Hold on a second. We're going to have to change the formation because your quarterback's up a little bit. So that makes me feel a little bit wonky about it.
Okay. Still in live lab progress. Here's what we do on This Week in Madden. Every Wednesday night at 8, we break down some formations. What do you want to see here?
Yeah. We're gonna have. Do you have bunch? Do you have bunch?
Yeah.
Give me bunch. That's the tell-all.
It's the meta. Z spot.
Yeah, just flip it for me because I want Halfback on the other side. Yeah.
Corner
So
strike.
we're gonna end up blocking the tight end and stuff, but hold on.
You always test it against spread to start.
Always test it against spread.
Test it against spread. See what happens.
Don't do anything here. Just go.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. See, I think the depth of the quarterback might have
helped.
So, hold on. Hold on. Get him real wide, maybe? Go. I think there's something to lab here, though. Because if it came in that clean, the depth of the quarterback on that previous version definitely mattered.
So what was it, baseline?
I'm trying different things now. Baseline, I pinched my line here, crashed it out, spy the weak side DN.
And you showed blitz?
And then blitz Roberts, yeah, go ahead. So that's kind of, like, if you could get pressure, even if, like, B gap pressure is pretty good. Go. See, that's legit.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Okay, so if I go cover 2.
Yeah, if we can get it from cover 2, because that's the question. You kind of want that guy already blitzing, right?
It's all right. No, cover 2 is fine. He's going to blitz over there. Go. That's spicy. That's going to put you...
Somebody will come in.
That's going to put weird pressure on your opponent. Like, and the thing is, it's not something they see. What is... We know to block the running back. We understand. We will.
We got to get it there. You got to get there.
Cloud flats. You got to get it there first, boys. So slide him out. Maybe he's got to... Like, you don't have to slide him. Maybe you got to slide him. I think I slid him last year. Go. Go. No. Slide there was maybe worse. I think it's worth exploring here, boys.
We'll explore it in the game of the week. You've got a big matchup coming up.
I have to use this in the game of the week?
Yep. You got to use Patriots D in the game of the week. That was the challenge. Unless you're going to back away from the challenge.
I'm not going to back away. What if watch this? Watch this. That's going to work. That's going to work. Go. Of course that's going to work. Okay, I'll use it in the game of the week.
What's that? So say that setup in slow-mo.
Sure. Base a line, show blitz, pinch line, crash it out, global blitz left backer, slide him out. If you can't slide him out, that's going to work. Oh, yeah, that's going to work.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to work. Of course. So you know what that's telling me?
And then let me block the half. Let me just for my
You
entertainment.
know what that's telling me?
What's that?
We'll get there in a second. It's telling me that... Go ahead. So it's halfback block. See, that's going to put some weird spots on it. So here's what that's telling me. Don't block halfback on the right.
Okay.
Watch. It's telling me get him in the same spot. Go.
B-gap looping in.
Yeah. Hey.
All right.
That's it. What if, hold on. What if I spread the backers a little bit? Does that matter? Because now he's going to blitz maybe a different angle. Go.
I got B.
Not bad, though. That was pretty quick.
It's pretty quick. Quick synopsis. So you can call from cover 2. You have the show 4 play from last year.
Yep.
What has changed from the start of the year? Maybe you didn't give it enough of a long look, or the meta's changed since you first looked at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I think probably. I think I wasn't blitzing the depth linebacker. Like I wasn't valuing that. Like that's good heat.
Right.
That's great heat right there. And that was a spread linebackers. And I don't think I wasn't trying to blitz those guys because last year you didn't blitz them. Remember you left them under coverage. So maybe it's just as simple as that. Like spread them a little bit. Go. That's really good. How is that not good? Right?
It's good.
Okay.
All right, we're going to test that out in the game of the week.
Right.
Obviously, people will be blocking their halfback in the game of the week. And,
Yeah, we understand.
And mixing it up, and we'll be making adjustments to it and adding stuff. But it's just the start. For those of you guys that don't know how to get pressure, you got to figure out how to get one guy free, send in 4 or 5, whatever. Then you got to figure it out the other way, and then you got to figure it out both ways. Then you got to figure it out against a halfback. Then you got to figure it out against a tight end.
Go.
Ooh, wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy town.
All right, and that's how it is done. That is how it's done. Patriots playbook only. All right, next mailbag question here, Gibbs, from Bakeslow17 wants to know, is the Titans playbook top 5? So let's go through this Titans playbook here real fast on This Week in Madden. Single back wise, they've got the ace wing. They got the deuce close. Gotta love the deuce close. It's just a simple, formation. They got all the plays that you would need.
Great set.
They have the doubles, which has a draw shot for the red zone, has corner strike, and has a goal line fade. Doesn't have the wide receiver screen. Could use it. Wing trips open I form. Tight.
Ooh, I like tight.
People running the power O all day right now.
Does it have stretch? No. It's all right. Ooh.
It does.
It does. All right, that's nice.
Strong H flip.
Go to the H formation.
Type pair.
Because the fullback's should be in a wonky spot, so that could be interesting.
We'll stretch.
You got a fullback dive in there.
No dive, like that Raider one that Wolf was running. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I could see that.
Yeah. Okay.
An option. Weak close type pair. I think the Falcons have this. Bench switch.
Fullback dive.
Zan runs a little something like this. It's not weak close, but it's eye close from Ravens. I think that's pretty good.
So why? Ooh, that was a unique play.
Pistol.
First play. Up. Flood. So kind of a unique
play. That angle.
But does it have strong power? Strong power is good.
It's got a read option, a counter.
No strong power.
A draw, a dive, an inside zone, a slant, a read option. Every run, Gibbs, but strong power.
I like to have it as strong power. Strong power is a good run to have in your playbook against some type of defenses. Like it's almost similar to like what you get from a power row. That's why it's really good against a lot of those edge blitzes.
So obviously the shotgun formation is where most Madden players spend their time. The Titans has 13. Now gun tight is where most players like to go. We went over this formation. Not this exact one, but a similar snug style formation from the Broncos. We went over bench earlier in the show. That play cross we've done in years past. Slot curl looks like it could have a nice deep corner route.
Good deep routes on this play.
What do you like? What would you run as your main offensive play from this?
Cross and bench. I would probably really force the tempo with bench. Because here's what's good about bench and cross. Bench attacks you horizontally on the sidelines, like stretches the sidelines. It makes you worry about having Mabel on both sides. Wide receiver cross really forces the issue in the interior part of the field, double mesh, and then a high-low read on top of it. So now you're forcing them to put at least 2-3 resources in the middle of the field to stop it, but then you need 4 resources on the outside to stop all the action with the bench.
Yep.
So that's what can be difficult. It'd be great if you could come out and cross and you had bench as an audible, but you don't.
Let's see, it's not in there.
No.
So what I did come out in was this play, because do you like when people motion these, like they call tight or flex, but they motion these style routes?
Of course.
You're a fan of that?
Oh, of course. It changes up a whole play design.
Right.
Whole play design. That's gassy.
That's some sauce.
How do you not like that?
But that's kind of the other way people are running this play. You could do with this to get the corner to a post position. Let's see if we can block the halfback, and then you'd streak. You could have streaks against cover 2 to just kind of quick throw in the seam if they were going to try and attack you there. Let's go back into this formation breakdown, a look at a couple of the other playbooks, and see, is this a top 5 playbook, Gibbs? What is your general thoughts?
Well, first let me think of all the good playbooks. You got Arizona, 1. You got Denver, 2.
Yeah.
You got New Orleans and Rams are 3 and 4. And then Chiefs,
Browns,
Indy, right? Both those are.
But they're the same.
Yeah, so I'm gonna group them.
Okay.
Browns, Indy. I think you could make an argument. Maybe it's 5. I think it's top 10. I think it's definitely in the top 10 because outside of those playbooks, then you're going to get into territory of Bengals. If you're really like Bengals is good because you got a great bunch.
You like this gun doubles compared to say either the doubles weak or what the Broncos have? Is there anything that you notice quickly that this one has that the Broncos doesn't have?
Doesn't have the posts that the Broncos have.
Doesn't have the posts. I don't. You have this corner strike style play instead.
Don't like that route to the halfback is
not really usable. That 4 vertical is pretty good.
Yeah, because if it's the dragon route, that's good. But
and then you have wide trips halfback weak, which has shovel option, which is more of just a fun play than a meta play, but it's good. Looking at this, comparing it to Browns, comparing it to Indy, not a lot of routes.
Great gun bunch.
How would you feel about trips tight end?
So stock on this play, your quick audible right is the corner play. So not corner strike, but it's
deep corner.
Tight and bunch. So by default, stock you get a play that has a corner, has a quick audible, which is very nice.
Pretty rare.
Have that in
it's pretty rare. Yeah.
A lot of quick audibles. So you come out in Z spot, come out in corner strike. You got deep corner. So this is one of a really good bunch. I believe the run audible down. I believe it's the base.
Let's see. You don't not a fan of the Green Bay playbook since OG said it?
Green Bay, ready? It's the best bunch in the game. The best gun bunch in the entire game. But I also think it doesn't have a ton of other usable.
So A is that Titan play right there, Titan bunch, and then you got verticals as another one.
Right.
It's pretty good. What adjustments you like to this play?
Well, first of all, look, just reset the play.
Okay.
Go to put green on a drag. Okay, put brown on a in or put on an in. Yeah. Okay, so what do you have on the right side? With A and B, what's there?
Bench,
and
then a mesh.
So it's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So that's a nice play. And you go, depending on the down and distance, you could always put, you got the bench and run a vertical to try and flood. Or like you could go to that play again. Put coats on a fade, and put green on a zig. Or you could actually, you could do what you do in the Titans. Drag X and put RB on an in.
Yeah.
RB on an in. So that's what we do with like the slot corner or the flat.
Deep curl, yeah.
Deep flat curl corner thing, right? I don't know if the A route's going to get deep enough. Yeah, he doesn't get deep enough.
Yeah.
But you're going to open up the drag there. So there's a lot of stuff you could do.
Okay. And then, so that's their bunch. And then you have their double. So it's a little bit of like Broncos, but not quite the same plays. Some Colts with the wide trips, but not the same plays. Bunch is good, a little bit different. Tight flex. Where else can you find tight flex? Where else would you compare that to?
I think Jaguars has a tight flex. I believe Jaguars has tight flex.
And then Trey Open has...
Trey Open was
PA wide receiver in.
Yeah, I used the Titans book a lot last year. It's got wide receiver fork, I believe, in the trips open. So you go with that formation. So what's really good about this playbook is it has a lot of good 3-11 personnel. So it's got a lot of good 3 receiver, 1 tight end, 1 halfback personnel. So you go from gun trips, you can go to gun snugs, you can go to gun bunch, you can get to all of it from any formation. So like come out in gun trips tight end.
Yeah, what play would you come out in here?
Let me see. Probably verticals just do that.
I've seen a little bit of this in Club Series.
Probably deep in. Probably deep in.
Deep in.
Yeah, deep in.
Let's find it. Bam. Deep in. Okay. So we're coming out in this Titans playbook. Panthers, a little bit related. KG Raid popping the Blitz from earlier in the chat. Thank you very much.
Hold on. Hold your horses.
Yeah.
What if you did this? What if this was your Blitz? Right? So you're going to blitz him out there.
Yeah.
What if that's the play? If you're going to send double edger. Right? Now go.
It's going to be real aggressive, but...
Double edger. It's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
Yeah.
It's aggressive.
Okay. Just want to see it.
Ivan, to submit a question, if you use the mailbag command or follow us on Twitter below, you can submit. There's a link. I break down the questions, add them to the mailbag every night. All right. So this formation here, trips tight end. So you're saying I can go to gun bunch, I can go to gun tight flex, I can go to gun doubles, I can go everything.
Trips open. It has and you get the Trey Y flex. Trey Y flex was really good last year too.
Yeah.
So that's what I remember liking that a lot about this playbook last year is the versatility to get to all these different formations. So that was what was good about it.
Yes. Screaming off the right, little bleacher blitz, Gibbs.
Oh, bleacher blitz, little Siwu bleacher blitz.
It's hot. It's a hot play. All right, Titans. You're not calling it top 5 at the end of the day.
It's not a top 5. It's not a top 5. It's top 10.
Arizona. What do you like about Arizona? Obviously, they have gun split close, fullback inside in, fullback inside.
Tight. They got a pretty cool.
They have a good gun tight.
They have a cool gun bunch with the inside zone from there. You also have gun empty bunch wide. That is fire.
You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to back this blitz up. By the way, on the game of the week. Gibbs will be playing in the game of the week.
Hold on. Watch this. Ready for this? Tell me that's. Wait. Hold on. Tell me.
So you're saying Mabel?
Tell me that's gonna work. Go. See, it works when you have that guy blitz. When you have that guy blitz, that guy on the left gets in free.
Yeah.
Watch. So it's a true send 6 blitz. 2 free.
Titans playbook was a lot different last year too. So if you haven't been back in it,
that is fantastic. It makes that guy off the left edge come in scream.
Can you bluff that guy on the right and then what play is this?
It's a corner blitz. What if I brought him in more? What if I brought him in a little closer?
Then he's not in the bleachers.
It's all right. Go. Fantastic. How is that not good?
That's spicy.
That's great.
You're gonna have to back this thing up, man.
Wow. But then you could also just leave it like this. Watch. You could also just do the thing where you only send 3 here, right? I don't know why that guy's up there.
It's back to a tip from earlier. We were showing the.
That's gonna work. See?
That had the halfback all jacked up too.
That's send 3. Like that's send 3. Watch here, and then because look how close these guys are. That's unique.
Yeah.
Look how close they are. So you could spy here, man here, and I'm gonna user that over there. Go. That's coming in. Oh yeah, it's coming in.
The halfback
That's coming in.
The halfback's the guy's so far away. He's like, I'm good.
Yeah. So then off of it, you could even if see, hold on a sec. You could probably any play from that because here's what's unique about it is that those guys are so close together. That's what makes it unique because that'll work too. That's a ridiculous setup play, but yeah, that's a great bleacher blitz.
It's nice. All right.
Okay. Oh.
Titans playbook, not top 5. Close, not top 5. Sorry. Next question in the mailbag. This one is. Let's see who we got today. I think that's it. I think we answered all of our obligations. Any other ones in the chat? We'll take one from King Lion. So 13 camp, what formation is that blitz? It's the 3-3-5 odd from the Patriots. We used it a lot last year. We abandoned it at the start of this year, but now we're looking back at it and trying to find some ways to get pressure. Gibbs going to use it in the game of the week. Arizona or Saints playbook. Both are very good, King Lion. I think the Saints, to me, is a little more. You need to be a little bit more crisp with your game and you need to be a top-notch guy. I don't have that precision at this moment, so I think Arizona, because you could run the fullback inside, you could run their bunch, they're tight. Obviously, Saints has the tight as well, but I just think there's a few more options for players that are still trying to smooth into the Saints.
The thing is, why everyone likes gun tight so much is number one, it has great routes. That's a fantastic blitz. Is its ability to pick up like nickel blitz and stuff.
Yeah,
that's where people. I think that's the starting point of why is gun tight so popular? Well, you can pick up that edge pressure very easily because you block an outside receiver and you motion him inside real quick. He'll block off the edge and he'll pick up that blitz. So, I mean, that's like a starting point of, well, why do people like gun tight so much, if you were wondering.
Yes, absolutely. Another good question in the chat from Megabyte Ronnie wants to know, what would you use if you were just starting out? He is on the Raiders defensive playbook, which I think is one of the best in the game.
That's really good because it's good balance.
And the Dallas offense, I don't care for the Dallas offense, but I would say maybe try the Browns offense. They've got pretty much everything you could possibly imagine from their playbook.
Yeah.
We've also got schemes previously on the channel that you can go back and look up. If you look up the 49er scheme, the Broncos scheme, they're pretty simple to utilize. The single back trio, it's just a simple playbook. As you start, you learn, oh, I can make a read. Wow, okay, if the defense does this, I do this. That's pretty easy. I don't have to really, like, it's not about not thinking. It's just about, it's about like simplifying your options.
Yeah.
Right? It's turning the game into checkers as much as you possibly can to help yourself get better. So those are my recommendations for new players. I have a Raiders defensive playbook breakdown along if you like 4-3 or 3-4. They have both, which is good. And then also we have a Browns defensive playbook 3-4 guide on YouTube that should help you improve. Just gives you a play. Hey, when you think they're going to run, call this. When you think they're going to pass, call this. When you want to blitz, call this. That's what's going to make you better. It's not about, well, what play has 92 formations instead of 90?
Can you run a play that's not play action, just like run verticals, don't block your halfback?
Run a play action play.
Don't run play action play.
Okay, don't run play action
verticals.
play.
Get the halfback out of there.
Good?
Yeah, go. That's fantastic.
So you're pleased. You think you got something here.
You know, okay. Why do we always say, hey, you see something unique, try it?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So this play, I think because of the blitz angle, I don't know if it's different. It looks the same as others. But you know, you always try every play, right?
You gotta try every play.
Why do we say that?
See a weird route, try it out, so you can scream.
So here's this play by stock, right? Remember how we were struggling before? We wanted to get this guy in free. Well, if you just use this base shell play, run that, go. You get a double team on the tackle, and you get the left edge clean, right? So watch. Over here, let's just get greedy. Let's just get greedy. Go, work, one time for me. One time for Gibbs Pablo. One time. So you need to blitz. You need to blitz the outside, weak side linebacker. I got one more trick up the sleeve, I think.
Touchdown.
One more trick.
Easy touchdown.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, so I go base align, show blitz, Y to blitz the left slot. B flat. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna put Jabal Sheard on. Let's man him up on green, and we're gonna blitz the far outside guy. So, go. See if that works. Make sure you're not in. Yeah, there you go. Go. We got it. We got the guard to slide over, which was good. Maybe we have to put him on a spy. We're just in the lab. Let's see. So if I go here, go. Spy might work. Spy might make it work.
Ooh.
Oh, see?
So you send 4.5?
So
3.5? What would it be?
4.
Sending 4.
Is the guard gonna recover? I'm not. This one I'm not sure. See how the guard? See, that's tender. See?
It's close.
And then, hold on. Watch this. Can we maximize it? Hold on. Look, maximize it. So now, go. Spy guy, go. Yeah, buddy. See?
That's the move?
I don't know.
That's the move.
Maybe.
All right.
We're going to try it out in the game of the week.
We're going to try it out in the game of the week, and we have a special opponent. FMB Most Wanted, not him, but he will be in Pittsburgh. He just got real freaked out.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you make me play him? That would be so mean. That would be awful.
We are going to be playing Mattstergamer.
No.
That's the challenge. The guy bought an Xbox. You're not going to reward him with a game? The guy, he doesn't even have a MUT team.
You're going to make me run a new offense.
He doesn't even have a MUT team.
You're going to make me play one of the best players in the world.
He doesn't even have a MUT team. Mattster, draft the draft champions team.
How am I going to use my playbook?
True. You're going to need to, we're going to need to play MUT. We're going to have to use a budget team. Let's pop it up. Let's go over to the...
All right.
I mean, unless
Xbox?
you wanted to play a rando, but I mean...
Xbox?
You were playing on Xbox. Matt, I have a PS4. Do you have a PS4?
And you're going to handicap me, make me play on PS4.
Well, would you rather play Xbox or PS4?
I'll play on Xbox. I'll play whatever I got to play.
I'm just saying, it's going to be a better matchup if you play on PS4 against Mattster.
Sure.
I don't know.
Make me play on PS4. That's fine. I'll play on PS4 with a new playbook, new defense. That's fine.
Set up your lineup how you would want it.
Okay. So I am playing on PS4.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, or we can play Mattster on Xbox.
No, I'll play on PS4. It's cool. How are your paddles over here?
Not fresh.
Is this all chemmed out like Vic? I don't want Vic.
You don't want Vic?
No.
I don't have every quarterback.
You have Vic. Oh,
but I don't have every guy.
You have conductor Derek Carr.
Yeah, he's good, but I'm missing Steve McNair.
Oh my God, the Brady is so good. Wow.
So you can play Mattster on MUT on PS4. He doesn't really have an Xbox team, or we can just randomly search on Xbox. We can play Mattster next week. Your call.
We're gonna play Mattster.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play him on PS4.
We're gonna play regular MUT because I don't have. Yeah, my budget, my salary cap team's like not set up.
This team is good. Isn't this team? Can I play with this team?
Yeah. I'm just saying that it's not a salary cap team.
Yeah. This is a pretty good team.
Yeah, it's solid. I don't have every guy, but it's good.
You don't have every.
I don't have every guy, but it's good.
What do you mean you don't have every guy? Why is Incognito? What?
Because he's got secure pass blocker. I'm pretty sure it still triggers if you start him. And then make sure to update your lineup playbooks because you said you were going to use Patriots D. If you don't want to use Titans, you were going to use what?
I'm going to use Bengals.
Bengals? Okay. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how do you get a friend request on Xbox?
Very difficult.
It's impossible. Dude, it's impossible. I feel...
Hey, got to give a happy birthday to Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac, kid. Happy birthday.
It's his birthday.
Friends? How do you do...
I have to wear Giants uniforms? Offense?
So, yeah, offensive. So, you're on PS4, so let me change the audio.
You don't have Bengals.
Go buy it. I don't have every playbook, Gibbs. I don't have every playbook. I'm not like a MUT millionaire. I have 113 coins. Is that enough to get you the Bengals?
You have 113,000 coins.
Yeah, that's pennies in this.
Is it?
Yeah. Can that get you what you need?
You're coming from the guy that says you don't have every item.
I don't have every item. Is that Steve McNair quarterback? Is it? It's not. I wish I did. I would, I'm always trying to get the most up-to-date items. So Mattstergamer is going to use Tennessee offense and New England defense.
Wow. He's going to troll me?
That's what he uses. It's a mirror match, bro. But you're going to be using Bengals. I respect that.
After seeing True Boy, I was like, I got to try this.
I can't wait. That's what I like to do when I watch all the guys playing the Madden Challenge or whatever.
I'm
like, I can't wait to go run a horrible version of this. Like, I can't wait to go run this and just screw this up.
That's right.
Bengals offense?
Yeah.
You gonna spend 500 of my coins? Do not buy the most expensive playbook on purpose. Why would you do this? Why would you do that? That's not a man of the people move. What?
I got a cramp.
I hope he blows you out. Master, you need to blow this man out, please.
I got a cramp.
Get your playbooks.
Oh man, sometimes I'm funny. Sometimes Gibbs is funny. Sometimes Gibbs is not funny.
Sometimes Madden's good to you. Did you put the playbook? You sure? You want to triple check it? Season 4 is live right now. Also, go to
Play a friend. Are you his friend?
Play a friend. Make sure you got the right. Is that salary cap player friend? You want unlimited player friend? Just make sure your lineup's like triggered and saved. I'm telling you, because this happened to me against Wolfman. I try to play a friend. See?
Can I get your juice from your computer? I got 4% juice.
I should do this to you.
What? Oh, you're gonna make me play with that team? That's not cool.
I could have done that, but I'm not. I'm a man of the people. The people want to see a great game on TWIM.
Yeah. They do.
You're using Brady?
Yeah. Why would I not use Brady?
Because you're a clown?
Is he not the best quarterback in the game? Is he not the GOAT?
Dude, I played this guy last night, came back from 15 down. That's CJ Porter in the chat. Then I played
Red Viper?
some other dude who was like, oh, I'll play. And then he's like, oh, I made it massacre. And then he's like, oh, I made it to the 3rd round of single elimination. I was like, how do you not tell me this ahead of time?
Oh, he massacred you?
Yeah, he was really good. I also used the Broncos playbook, but that's okay. It's different. It's good.
Broncos playbook is great.
For you, it's not great for me. All right, we got to find Mattster on here.
Ooh.
Saucy.
Little Rocket League?
Yeah, I've been dabbling.
Yeah. PS4.
PS4's it parties. Here's Xbox.
What am I doing with this?
Nothing. Just entertain the fans with with some lineup adjustments while we find Mattster. Notifications.
Coming from the guy that says he doesn't have everybody.
I don't.
Do you need any playbooks? You need me to go...
You want to overspend?
What? Did I do that?
What's Mattstergamer's PS4? Just Mattstergamer?
Mattstergamer. So, here's Farl's lineup. Coming from the guy that says he doesn't have every
I don't.
in the game.
I don't have Randall Cunningham. Do I have? Is there a Chris? Is there a Chris Johnson?
You have Landon Collins.
Yeah, it's for review only. I'm testing them out for the people. Thank you very much to EA. But here's the thing. You think a guy that has everybody wouldn't have Chris Johnson as a starting back?
No.
You don't think I would have Combine Ryan Shazier as my starting back? I don't. It's okay. I don't need to have every item to win. You know? I'm just trying to make plays. I'm just out there trying to make plays, Gibbs.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. What are those jerseys?
They give you good chemistry.
Oh,
maybe.
boy.
Maybe not.
You didn't change anything with my stuff, right?
I didn't. I think we're locked in. You have a high-rated team. If you can't win, it's on you.
I'm playing on PS4.
You sound like people that play on PS4 that go,
sabotage me.
I play on PS4. Classic PS4 guy move.
I'm not a PS4 guy. I'm not an Xbox guy. I'm just a Madden guy.
Gives you beat.
I'm a Madden guy.
You
I'm a Madden guy.
are a chance to for people to say, he's good. He played Masters, tight game, man. He's pretty good. He was testing out new defense. He still got victory. They say we're not good anymore. Specifically me. This is the moment. You're in a challenge game.
All right, let's lock up.
You're in a challenge game.
You're right.
Like, we got to come together, beat Mattstergamer.
I'm going to beat Mattstergamer.
This kid,
I'm locked in.
This kid just competed in the Jaguars Club Series. This kid just competed in the Jaguars Club Series. Okay? This kid just competed in the Madden Challenge.
Who does this kid think he is?
This kid's trying to go to New Jersey.
You think this kid's going to come in and just beat
to get
me?
a victory?
Beat old school versus new school? No chance. That's what you
Who cares if we have to go to his console?
I don't care.
I don't care.
I've been playing on PS4 for ages. You don't think that my first Madden Challenge tournament was on PS2? Because you're crazy, because it was. I was born on PS2.
All right, SGibs.
Do you have your settings wrong?
Autoflip.
His stick feels good.
Autoflip's definitely on, by the way.
God, why?
Because I'm a noob. Why would I not put autoflip on?
So frustrating that you do that.
You definitely want to take. You know what to do. You know what to do. We're going to find out tonight if we're good anymore. SGibs, Mattstergamer. Gibbs, this is a challenge game for him. He's using the Patriots defensive playbook.
Who are your players?
Mattster is also using the Patriots defensive playbook. Mattster's running the Tennessee offense, which we just broke down a little bit on TWIM. And then Gibbs will be using the Bengals offense and trying to do his True Boy impression, which is bad. Mattstergamer is trying to run for 350 yards tonight. That's what he likes to try and do. He's a run-first player. Obviously can pass because he's really good. But Mattster, known to pound the rock.
Right?
Wants to pound the rock. Does Gibbs have run defense from the Pats book? Yes, because they have 3-3-5 wide. But he's trying to run this 3-3-5 odd. Will it screen? Will Mattster hit the seam? Oh, Mattster has his offense, which is... I don't know. We need it. We need a victory. I play with autoflip on. I know that Gibbs no longer uses autoflip now. He goes back and forth. Short throw, 3rd and 5, down at the after 2 yards, 4th and 3 here. Gibbs trying to get first stop of the day on defense. 3-3-5 odd. Pressure to the left. Good D on the corner.
Oh, don't give that to him. Do not. Under no circumstance, Doctor.
Youth movement. Not a dot. Yeah, kind of a dot. Kind of a dot. That's precision. That's precision. Because it has the same formation shadow. So the
Justice.
The true ball don't lie. The True Boy play must be in Bengals. Same Ace Twins offset, correct. Thank you very much, Boss Wolf. Oh! I thought you got that. I thought you got there. 3rd and 10. Mattster still on offense, first drive. Good dot. Good tackle. Dawkins gets a lot of hit sticks. It's huge. It's huge. Minute 35 to go. He's got Emmitt Smith as his halfback, Delaney Walker, Will Fuller, Ed McCaffrey, Brandon Cooks. Good dot. How's the 3-5 odd feeling? Just figuring it out still?
Yeah.
What would you run if you weren't running this? The strength addition of the Dawkins, I think he's good, Shane O'Mac, if you want the hit power. If you need some pop in your bat, you can grab that Dawkins for sure. Razor Man, right now, the whole chat, uh-oh. Good running by Mattster. You can see the little wiggle. That's Chris Johnson. Wonder if that's new. They were saying we weren't good, Razor, so we said, you know what, Mattstergamer, bring it on. He wasn't saying we weren't good, but we decided we were going to play him on Xbox because he just got one, but then I remembered we had PS4, so we moved over to PS4 for the game of the week. It's a SGibs challenge game. I challenged him to use the Patriots defensive playbook. And we're going to see. Ooh, oh! Fight the fluke, Gibbs. Fluke City. That feels hurts, donut.
Oh, that's a hurts donut, Roger Klotz style.
Needed a fumble recovery in the end zone. Mattster jumps on it. 7-0, 4-minute opening drive. Sometimes Madden's good to you. Sometimes Madden's hard.
Nah, I just gotta pick up the rock.
Sometimes Madden's easy.
Golly, you know?
The Dawkins forces fumble. I don't know who that was, but the Dawkins does force fumbles so far. That ball was rolling around.
That ball was.
So you're in the Bengals playbook. You want to run this set that True Boy ran last week a little bit, the gun ace twins offset. He ran it out of Seattle.
Does Jerry Rice a playmaker?
No.
Does Fitzgerald?
No. I don't know. I can look. I'm not sure. Fitz may have it. Moss definitely doesn't have it. Checking in on the receiver, 2nd and 5, seeing who's got playmaker. I believe Fitz. Great run by Marcus Allen. You needed True Boy stick right there.
I tried for it.
So the Fitz, 97 Fitz does have it.
Okay.
Jordy Nelson, 97, does have it. Jerry Rice.
See, real wise guy.
Does not have it. Brandon Cooks, who I don't have. That's the one other receiver I want to test out. Tough. Mattster mixing up his defense. That's a dot. A little cover, but a dot. You had Brady, so you can't scramble. That's tough. Gibbs down to the 9-yard line, making it look easier than Master. The points all count the same, but I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Looking good on this drive, but what's Madden all about? Scoring in the red zone. Thank you very much, Rico. Back to you. Rico's my guy. He loves the red zone battles, and he is completely correct. That was a Todd, but...
That's not a Todd. You know how many times I've thrown that touchdown in the past 4 days?
He used that.
He sat on it, but that's what we were talking about on the show.
It's hard to use it?
It's hard to use it because he's sat there.
Todd or a dot, put it in the chat, please.
It's a dot. If you watch me play this
Colby or a Todd?
If you watch me play on Sunday, you would have realized I use that play a lot. It's a straight top. That's not a straight dot.
The chat will let us know.
It's hard to. If he was moving with it, I would have said that was a bad read. But he was not moving. He sat still.
Yeah, it's hard to make that play. That was a hard play to make.
Momentum's not going to come out of that. It's just not.
P-Max says dot.
I tell you, if he was moving, that was a Todd. But he was not. He was not moving. Facts. See? Dot. See? Great route combination. He had to go left, got to go right. Oh.
You're in Giants uniforms, bro.
Not happy about that.
So you're going 3-4 under to try and stop the run. You can do whatever you want. This is too important of a game to force you to stay in 3-5 odd if you're not comfortable in it yet, because it's new to you.
It's all right.
But he's taking on Mattstergamer. Oh my, good stick. Landon Collins might have just ended. Yeah, no, yeah.
I was about to.
That was gonna be bad. That was gonna be bad. And maybe you could have scooped it. Pat's D book. If somebody can update the command. Pat's D. Bengals though. Wow, he had you for a TD in the deep middle. Because he ran switch. Yeah. Good sideline throw. Roby on the tackle. It's the new season star Roby. Ooh. Chatting in the chat here.
We're just in here chatting in the chat.
Where my mods at? Give me a 1. Where my guys that want to be mods at? Give me a 2. I love the Giants picking up Brandon Marshall, Thunderscope. Ooh.
No, I disagree. I rushed 3 guys.
I know, but that back juke was nice. Get some pancakes. Shotmaster's not a mod? What?
Why are my guys getting pancaked?
Because he's got the run game working.
No.
Maybe he knows something.
No, I don't think he knows anything. I think so.
Maybe he'll tell us. All right, good drive from Mattster. Much better than his first one. 14-7.
Ran the ball well.
He considers himself one of the best run players. Woo! Get there. Is that Willie Brown?
I think so. I don't know. That's apparently who you have a kick returner.
Sorry, I don't have every guy, Gibbs.
You do have just about every guy.
Sorry, I don't have every guy.
You have just about every guy.
Brandon Cooks. I was actually going to buy Brandon Cooks. He cost 100,000, but I was 2,500 coins short. Minute 50, second quarter, 14-7. No rush. Ew. Good. Almost a good dot. He dove. Interesting call. Almost a dot. Mattstergamer reminds me a lot of Wolfman.
Yeah.
If Wolfman was good at Madden.
Really?
Yeah. It's a compliment to both of them. It didn't sound like it, but it was. 2nd and 10. Good picking up the pressure. You maybe had the backbreaker route. It was covered, but if you had enough pass lead on it, perhaps. Third and 7. Sending it out. No pressure. Good playmaker. Caught it, hung on. Minute 10. How do you feel about not having a mobile quarterback right now? Back to you in the studio, Jim. You can sub Vic in for 1 if you want to run, if he's not going to rush anybody. I'm just saying, it's an option. Good pressure pickup, Randy Moss. Jukes into a hit stick. Are you trying to lay down?
No.
Blame it on PS4. That guy's trying to lay down.
That's not what
PS4. PS4.
That's not what I was trying to do, bro.
He got popped. Little baby Skimbo, Marcus Allen. Good play. I've been seeing the baby Skimbo everywhere, dude.
So many baby Skimbos.
A lot of baby Skimbos.
How good is the baby Skimbo?
It's good. Second and 6. 2 timeouts left. 3rd and 2. He's in field goal range. Can't take a sack. He's going to find out if I have every player when he needs to take a kick with his field goal kicker. Dot. Take a timeout, please. 21 seconds to go. 32-yard line. PS4, they got to get an elite controller. Got to get one. Ooh, you wanted to dive like that?
Yeah, the PS4. Right?
You had the slant. Right? He's very stationary with his user in the middle.
Very stationary.
Very stationary. I can't tell if he's like baiting you or what.
Very stationary.
Very stationary. You had that. I didn't know what was going to be on that half of the screen, though, by the time he outran the user, but that was interesting. 12 seconds here, 20 yards to go. Can't take a sack. He's got no timeouts. Does he have a play for 21 yards?
No, that's not the throw again.
That's obviously not the throw.
That's the read. But
That's the read?
That's the read.
That's the read?
Cover 2 with a flare and a vertical? Yeah. Brady just made the worst throw I've ever seen in my life.
That's the read.
That was the read, 1,000%. Backside flare with a vertical fade on the outside against a soft squat or whatever flat he wants. That's the read, and he just threw a duck.
Todd. Todd.
Ask anybody.
Todd.
Ask anybody. In the
Total
world.
Todd. Todd. Can't be the read. LOL. Todd. 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 Todd.
That's the read. That's 1,000%
Todd.
the read.
Todd. See, that's a Madden guy move. 6 seconds left. Please don't get swerved. Please, with 6 seconds left. Just please. Gibbs. 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 What are you doing, dude? This is why they say we're not good anymore.
I'm rattled. I'm all shook up. I did high point that. That's the part that's tough.
You didn't high point that.
That was bad. That was bad.
That was so bad.
That wasn't good.
Dude, you would have got ball at half.
I know.
Now we're down 2.
This is PS4. PS4. I'm not happy about it.
What were you thinking? You weren't thinking. That's the answer.
I wasn't thinking. I'm all shook up. I'm all shook up, Farls.
Baby Volt.
A baby. Was it baby Volt?
A baby Volt.
It's a baby wheel. God, I had the read.
Can somebody clip that out? I literally said, don't get swerved. Flash cut. You didn't even have to flash cut. It's all in the same shot. Swerve. Wow. The scuff for PS4? I gotta take a look. Ooh, lucky. You had R1, but then he stopped, and it was all.
I'm not happy.
I feel like Coach Carter.
Who?
Me.
Why?
You ever seen that movie? He's got to get like real aggressive with his players. I'm gonna lock the gym. I'm gonna lock the gym if you don't.
Jimmy Graham running into my guy.
KG Raid, he's like, gotta breathe deep. Gotta breathe deep. Oh, look who showed up just in time.
Who?
Wolfman.
Wolf?
Wolfman.
Why wouldn't Wolf show up?
Ignore the details, Wolfman. You're here in time.
Why would Wolf show up at a time like this?
When I gave him a compliment earlier. Brady, pressure picked up, dot. See, that's a dot. What kind of catch type was that? You would have won that tackle battle on Xbox.
Larry Fitzgerald. That was a Larry Fitzgerald.
That was the read. The Hawk 97 with the follow. Definitely born in 97. Definitely born in 97. You just need one drive, and you're good. Some run D. Good play to the flat, Marcus Allen. He's not really blitzing you all that much. I think maybe he's in a different playbook. AK Snow Bomber, he's from Alaska, the Snow Bomber. He,
That's what I'm looking for.
Why didn't you throw that earlier?
I did, and then he threw a total Todd. That's what I was looking for. That's outrageous. Brady, you make me angry, apparently.
2-yard line. Let's go. Robert 7151. 7151 is.
That's not the read. How you tell me that's not the read?
It's not the last 4 of Robert's social. It's his football number, followed by his basketball number. Skier. That's a dot.
Thank you.
Ah, wow. We got a train rolling. Let's go. I.H. Vid Hild. I don't. Might be the first one I can't decode. I have dialed. I've dialed. He calls people on the phone for his job every day. He's dialed. That's why this. That was a great drive. That was a great drive. And you got a good throw. Keys with the hype. Let's go. It's all trains.
Fumble.
Your offense looks good. Your offense looks good. You had the one questionable throw from Brady. I can see the read. Veristic, you can put a curl flat zone to stop a corner route from the tight end, or you can user it. Man's probably not going to stop it all that much. Let's see if Mattster keeps on the ground. He's had success early. He had a tough opening drive. He had a smoother second drive. Ooh, Dawkins. Needed a pop. Needed a pop. Keys, Snow Bomber, and I have dialed. Shoutouts. Loves to run the rock. Mattster, I asked him what would happen if he played somebody at the Jaguars event, and he's like, I would run for 350 on that person. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Scream. Okay. That's a whisper more than a scream. But Reggie White gets a sack. Good. I like being clicked on the flat zone on the short side.
That's pretty good.
Because then you can just get to the middle.
Is Jack Youngblood good?
Yeah. That's the newest one. He's good.
Like, what's that? What's he doing?
Glover's beefy. I don't know. Big hit. PS4? You want to play it on PS4?
No, what's my guy doing?
Who are we mad at?
The D tackle. Every time he's like standing up.
What do you call him?
Well, apparently what I need.
Mattster, yeah, he lost to Mr. Miami Man in Jacksonville in the first round. Ooh, he had a corner route, but he waited too long. Vic Beasley.
I ran Mabel on that side. I don't know. I couldn't see if the Mabel got there, but I ran Mabel on that side.
4th and 8. Show Blitz stands up DT. Yeah, DT stands up with Show Blitz, I guess.
Got it.
Thank you, Smoke.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
4th and 8. Gibbs trails by 7 to Mattster. Can get the ball back here.
And he motions the wide receiver. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 30.
Dot. Dot. Played so much Tecmo Super Bowl, Robert. It was absurd. Got in trouble multiple times by making too much noise playing Tecmo Super Bowl. Giants.
I would play the Oilers, right?
Oilers. Warren Moon. The guy from Cisco, Drew Hill.
Drew Hill.
Yep.
Who's the other receiver?
They had. Who else did they have? Giants had Bavaro,
Navarro in the middle?
Sims, Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, obviously. It's a good place. What'd you call it, cover 2, and that was a good dot.
Yeah. Try to go cross me.
Givens, yep. They had one other dude. That was nasty.
concerned though because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to
Okay.
attack and
Inside was there. He took it outside. Still got yards.
to keep it moving in the right direction because as you did know,
Legit. 2nd and 3.
some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to game.
Bengals offensive playbook for Gibbs.
The offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
Good touch pass lead. Possessed it. See, I like the possessions there.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you possess it and you're like, I should have racked it, but like you can't risk a rack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning.
Dot.
Like I'm just gonna repeat it again. I'm just gonna repeat that again. Like
You maybe threw it too early with Brady. Maybe you pressed L trigger by accident. I don't know. We'll never know. Maybe the dice didn't go in your favor. I don't know.
that's what I'm thinking. That's what happened.
Maybe your feet weren't set. Tape won't lie. Yeah, you used to watch that Tecmo. I used to like follow that, Robert. That's sick. That's sick. I love their team picking method. I think their team picking method is awesome. 10-yard line. Does the Boogs play still work?
Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
8 seconds. 7, 6. Dot.
Oh, Brady, you're killing me.
He's killing you.
Brady, you are killing me.
He's killing you.
Oh my God, Brady.
Tom.
He's killing me.
He's killing you.
Oh my God, Brady.
That's too easy.
Yeah. That's why Bugs invented it last year. And I just
TWIM 188.
That's why Bugs invented it last year.
TWIM 188. No way that could be his last name. I have dialed. Definitely not how you say it either. Bugs plays from like TWIM 183 last year on This
Not
Week in Madden.
183.
TWIM 183, 188. He came in, showed that ace post play. Still works pretty good this year. Bugs is the man. Watch him in the Madden Challenge. Watch Bugs in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, correct.
Bugs will be in Pittsburgh this weekend. We're gonna hopefully get smoothies together. He doesn't know that part yet, but I'm hoping it could be a fun day.
Come on, Nate, trying to put me in the game.
You're having bad tackling, but that's okay. Let's see if he pounds it. You don't want a Nitschke in the game over Dupree. I guess you need a user, but. Oh!
No.
All right, Gibbs on defense trying to lock it up. V held. Third and 7. Definitely going to get Permanente Bros in Pittsburgh and Smoothies. It's like the two polar opposites of each other. All right, Mattster's up 7-0 with ball. 3rd and 7. Dot. What route was that, you think?
Corner, very motion corner. Yeah, oldie but a goodie. That was the route we used last year. I played a guy in the beginning of the year that on TWIM that remember he did that all game, and it was hell. Hell. It's a great play.
Ooh.
Fumble, Brewski.
Need one.
How about the fumble in the end zone for the touchdown? God dang it.
We can go through.
I screwed up 21 points in this game. FYI.
The nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they usually
I would say the long touchdown where you refused to tackle the guy was also bad.
So I gave up 28 touchdowns.
guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
The tight end changing his position. On second down, Johnson.
Ooh.
Get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a
3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him.
Is there anyone out there? It is harder to breathe.
Masters in the Rams offensive playbook. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! Chris Johnson? On just a streak. He's fast.
I felt good about that. Good play though.
It almost came in the middle. It like accordion, like the line was like.
I had the right idea. I manned him up. Night Train's just not going to win that battle. Good play. Good Johnson out there. Good speed mismatch. But I felt good about that. That was a good meta. It was good because he blocked everybody. He had a flat. I had a flat on the right. That was good. I like that. That was Madden right there. Madden.
Here's Carpenter on to kick it away.
And just think, I put Night Train in earlier. It's like
We needed a fumble.
it just sums up the game.
I've seen that happen like 4 times in the last 2 days.
Oh, I bet that's a strategic kick because he keeps kicking it there.
Why not just catch it?
Huh?
Why not catch it?
Because I don't want to waste time. Really.
Still down here.
When you're playing catch up,
Tell you what, I like this formation. It's tough.
it's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not
Night Train's too slow.
what they do have going for them.
He's not going to stick with Chris Johnson in the edge.
Absolutely not.
It's not his move. Flat.
So that's how that works. Because now if he plays over the top, then you hit the swing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I just can't get over that Brady, bro.
Well, we got the tape. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at the
We
tape.
got the tape.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
So he sent some pressure there.
He drops that.
Trey Waynes. I wonder if that's combine. Trey Waynes. Trey Waynes dope.
Is it random what at the good it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Ooh.
Get to the end zone.
Okay.
Get to the end
It
zone.
only takes 1 second to recover a kick. It only takes 1 second to recover a kick,
Get to
Gibbs.
the end zone. Is it really what out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. One time?
Needs
Can you
play.
do it? Can you do it for me?
I got nothing. We need Larry here.
We need drag.
We need drag.
Drag says he's got onside kicks that he recovers. Is there really one out there? Cause it's getting harder.
Definitely don't do that.
That guy?
Yeah, don't
Why?
like.
That guy looks good.
Let's not do something no one's ever done.
No, I know what he does. He goes here, and then we're like, that's too much. Oh, come on, why are the bounce is not going my way? God! That bounced off of Bro's head.
That was a good bounce. Don't let him swerve you.
Did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage.
All right, Mattstergamer's gonna run one more play.
Fumble, pick it up.
Give me the rock.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna review the plays, the tape.
Good game, Mattster.
We're gonna have a
Good game.
take a
Good game.
look at all the action.
Good game, man.
View the highlights. He was accurate pass-wise. All right, so he had a good first drive. 4th and 3. Will Fuller on the sideline was tight. 3rd and 10 to Emmitt Smith. Jordy Nelson. Will Fuller TD. All right, so
Yeah. Can't wait to watch this one.
that's Roby on the
He was
hit.
going to probably get in the end zone anyways from here. So, I mean, bad luck to fumble, but let's just watch it. Oh, my God. Oh, Willie Brown.
Mel Blunt.
Mel Blunt.
That hurts. So fumble Ruski with Chris Johnson. Ball scoots into the end zone, misses it. Mel Blunt can't score.
And then I got swerved.
Marcus Allen, good carry to open it. What run is that? Just
Inside zone.
inside zone. You got down the field. You went easily to Randy Moss. This is the backbreaker, or just a post?
Post.
Just a simple post.
That's backbreaker, but yeah. Post.
You went to the corner out for the touchdown.
Great play. It's awesome.
Oh, so you went underneath. So this was the debate. So he's clicked on, but he couldn't make a play.
Momentum's tough.
The momentum is tough. Then he came down and scored.
Ran the ball like 3 times. That's
Yeah.
the Glover thing. And look, see, I got pancaked?
Yeah.
I think the game's like, oh, he's not blitzing, but I was blitzing 3. Look at my guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because of the show blitz thing, but they got all pancaked.
Yeah.
I was rushing 3. It was
Yeah, you
weird.
got massacred.
Destroyed.
And then you came down,
A lot of passes.
2-minute drive before the half. Started throwing the rock, Jimmy Graham, a lot of Jimmy Graham.
Once I switched that, go to this, the interception. That's the read. Same read I made the other times. Same read. He just threw a duck. Let's see if my feet were set. Like he just threw a duck.
You sure you didn't throw
Yeah.
like
No.
a low pass?
Didn't I threw? That was a high lead pass. High lead pass. He just didn't throw a ball. Just.
And then I said it's 5 seconds left.
Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I deserve this one. Animate. Be better. Animate. Call 3D though also.
Call different defense. You got the ball after half.
This was a good playmaker.
Dot to Fitzgerald.
Okay. Good playmaker right here. Good patience. He didn't send the hound. Oh no, it was playmaker. It was just
The
post.
post. You went to Jerry
So
for
this is the
31.
same play. Same exact play. Watch. You're gonna get the same exact reaction. Once I see him break up, I know I can throw it now. And then but this time I get a good throw.
Is there more room?
Maybe that is what I'm thinking. Like, look at my feet. I was less moving.
That guy Rage was kind of throwing those.
My
this
my
weekend.
question is, like, does anyone know? Maybe in the chat, like, because of where I was in the field, maybe that's where I got that throw. That play is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good play.
Yeah.
He then ran, sacked Vic on 4th and 8. You were in 4th and 8 to get ball back. You ran what? Cover 2?
I had a good blitz in it.
He said no.
Yeah. So still made him roll out. Did he convert here?
Yeah, for a TD. You had sloppy Landon Collins. Click on.
Did I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Clicked off. It's not me. It's not me.
And then you came back down, scored.
The Fitzgerald. Because Rice is. I'm almost in the same spot in the field. Same throw.
Almost.
Same throw.
What's that route combo?
A halfback swing and a vertical on the outside. Cash.
Good
Works every time.
playmaker.
That was a beautiful playmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
Good dot. Scored a touchdown with Moss.
Show it again.
Same play.
Same play. Great. Best red zone play in the game. I'm now back on this train. It's so good. That, and then you have the post over the middle of the field, the tight end.
And then on the last play to ice the clock, he threw
Third and 4.
He threw to Cooks.
No, 3rd and 4. That was the play. This was the play that won the game.
The Cooks play won the game.
No, this won the game.
Cooks
Yes,
won
this was the play that won the game.
the game was over. He could have ran it and just.
Oh, he could have.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
I
much
got it.
punted.
I would have gotten the ball with 15 seconds or something. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. But look at. So I had the flat because I was afraid of like a leak, like a crosser. So I left the flat. I put. Am I a user on him? Go here. No. So I that's a safety, and I manned the safety up on somebody, and then I left him on the hook, and then I manned him up, and he just got burned. Like that's a good play.
It's a fast option.
Yeah, Chris Johnson's gonna win that against 91 speed.
Jerry with a streak.
Yeah, that was just a rollout bomb.
Who is that? Harrison Smith.
Yeah.
And then the onside kick.
Oh,
He actually got a bounce.
got a great bounce.
Oh.
Oh.
I see what
Yeah,
happened.
likely.
Well, that's a heck of a hop.
Yeah, it's likely. Oh yeah.
That's a heck of a hop. Good game to Mattstergamer.
Great game.
97 speed, CJ.
He also completed 92.3% of his passes.
That'll help.
That's gonna.
That is going to help.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go into that gun spread a little bit more. Because I felt the T-Raw.
The T-Raw is nice.
That was the T-Raw formation.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I liked it.
I like it because it gives you a consistent way to beat that cover two. But a smarter player is going to figure it out eventually. Like Master had me a couple times at the end there.
All right.
Good play. Good game.
That is it for this week in Madden Show 225. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. SGibs challenge. I like what you actually did there from the Pats. You feel good? You felt good? You felt like you had enough? Or what would you have wanted?
You gotta get into the lab and find out better adjustments. Like on the fly, like I wasn't ready to like take away his stuff. Like I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Felt better at a 3-4, just more comfortable there. But
for a good salary cap run heavy team, I'd go watch Zan's video on some good inexpensive linemen. There's a lot of good cheap run blocking linemen in the game right now. It's balanced. The balanced guys are what's going to cost you the most. But I would definitely look into his theory on running the ball. Yeah, Derrick Henry. So many good budget backs at this point in the game. So definitely check that out. Follow the channel. We'll be back on later in the week. Also, make sure to follow the EA Madden channel because there'll be the Pittsburgh Club Series and online group stage
this weekend
going on this weekend. So that's going to be awesome. All right, dudes.
See you
Until
guys.
next time,
Great
lock
game,
up.
Mattstergamer. Guys,
Great game, Master. Thank you for playing on command. Yeah, when Master streams, click his little name in the chat. Mattstergamer. Follow his channel. He'll be out in New York. He's been playing in all the events. Good guy to have in the community. We appreciate him hanging here. So that was great to have him on. And until next time, sometimes Madden's easy, sometimes Madden's hard.
Yeah.
But no matter what, you got to lock up.
Gotta lock